Hi, you guys. I'm Phil Town from Rule 1 Investing. Today, I want to talk to you about the return on invested capital versus return on capital employed. Well, we got kind of a question about this, so we're going to answer it. Return on invested capital, return on capital employed are two ratios that investors use to analyze a company's viability as an investment. One of them is, ROIC, which you hear all the time with us. And the other one is something we don't use a lot called return on capital employed, ROCE. All right. Now, both of these ratios inform investors how a company's doing, how it's using its invested capital, and its ability to generate more revenues in the future. So they're both important. Now, if you want to determine whether or not to invest in a company, you should be familiar with both of these, but they're so close to being the same, I wouldn't really worry too much about it. But be very familiar with return on invested capital. Stick with that one. Return on capital employed, good, but return on invested capital is the one I like to stick with. Now, I'm going to walk you through everything you need to do before you start to invest in a business in my must-have investing checklist, which you really need right now. You can download it at the link on the description below, so go do that. Now, what set these two values apart, right? Return on invested capital is net operating income of a company divided by invested capital, all right? It basically measures the returns that you guys get, that you're earning, the company is earning from the capital that they've invested in the company, right? So this shows investors like us how efficiently the company is using funds from us investors to generate income for the business. Now, return on capital employed, ROCE, is the net operating income divided by the capital employed. Okay, now notice they're both divided into the same numerator. So the denominator is the only thing that's different here. It calculates, ROCE calculates the profits a business can generate using the capital employed. All right, it's very similar things. Now, when a company's ROCE is higher than the cost of capital, it means that the company has utilized capital in an efficient manner. And this is classic Wall Street gibberish. This is just what they try to teach you in business school. When your return on capital employed is higher than your cost of capital, it means the company is utilizing its capital efficiently. The problem is, what is your cost of capital? That's just, what do? Just pick a number out of the blue? What is your cost of capital? I have never had anybody actually define that well for me. I've watched Charlie Munger talk about this with business school professors and challenge them to actually define it, and they can't. So when you can't define one part of what a thing is supposed to do, it kind of becomes useless. So for that reason, I'm answering this question like this, you guys. ROCE is a fun business school, a number, but the only value of it you can get entirely from return on invested capital. Let's just use that one, not worry about return on capital employed, because it is a fantasy number if you try to use it against what your cost of capital is. Now, I'd love to hear from you guys. Hopefully that wasn't too far in the weeds. Do you even think it's valuable to take a look at your return on capital employed? Or do you think it's just a fiction of business school imagination? So leave a comment below with your answer. I'll be sure to follow up with you. And don't forget to download my must-have investing checklist to help you make smart investment decisions. Thanks for watching. Now go play. You guys, if you enjoyed this video and feel it was valuable in teaching you more about return on invested capital and return on capital employed, just hit the like button and please share the video with your friends, especially your wonky ones that like business school answers. And if you want more investing content, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click the button on the screen for a free gift. Thanks again for watching. See ya.